What up, guys? Annie Tier Guild Forever going to be doing a brief little review for Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. But before I get into review, I gotta get into my shameful spiel. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and watch the video all the way through from beginning to end. I feel like I butchered that somehow, but yeah, watched it from beginning to end. That way we can finally hit that YouTube algorithm and finally get this channel monetized. So I'd appreciate it a lot, guys, if you hit the like button as well as do those other three things that I mentioned. But if anything, if you don't want to watch the entire video, watch as much as you can. But if you don't even want to watch the video period, before you even decide to exit out of the video, if you can just do me a solid, make sure to hit that like button before exiting the video. It doesn't cost you anything. If you can just hit the like button before exiting, that is more than enough for me. Because after all, if you don't hit that like button, you're gonna get on Sanitier's naughty list. Hit that like button, and that's all Sanitier appreciates for from all of you. Yes, I'm calling myself Sanitier. If you can't tell, I'm very festive for the holidays. So yeah, please do me that huge favor, guys. It'd be a big help, more than you would know. So yeah, let's get into the movie itself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just be straight up. This movie is probably my favorite out of all three. It was very, very well done. It definitely used more of the elements that happened in the second movie, especially regarding Davy Jones and what happened to him and his connection to Calypso. They did a very good job adapting that portion into it. We did kind of get glimpses and ideas of what Calypso, not what she... We had an idea that Davy Jones had a lover, especially when we saw that pendant, music pendant, when Will was trying to get the key. But now we know the connection that it holds. It connects to his lover, which is Calypso. It turns out he betrayed her. I'm not sure what even happened to Calypso in the first place, too. Was what she did with the whole whirlpool happening, that was her doing, right? But after that, she really just turned into sea crabs, and that's it. She never really did anything after that. I thought she was about to wipe out the entire fleet. But hey, it didn't go that way. She kind of did things on her own. That was a bit on the confusing side for me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Jack, he may come off as someone that just does whatever he wants to do. But at the end of the day, he kind of does have pretty selfless traits. Why else would he sacrifice the chance of living forever and make Will the one to kill the Flying Dutchman? Like pretty much kill Davy Jones. Because he knew if Will killed him, Will would be the next one. He would be the next Flying Dutchman. Because after all, the ship needs a captain. Part of the ship, part of the crew is what they say. So yeah, he ended up being what they needed, a captain. And I noticed they all went back to having human flesh and everything. Their monstrous appearance just vanished. Now I'm assuming that was a curse that was plagued on them because of Davy Jones, and since Will is the new captain, he pretty much got rid of it. There's no ties to that, and everyone that's on the ship is basically of their own accord, I'm assuming. But still, it was good to... I didn't think that Will would be the fly like that. That came out of nowhere. Well, not really out of nowhere, because it was kind of foreshadowed early on in the movie, because they explained it further that you can't just stab the heart of Davy Jones. If you stab the heart, you will need to take his place as the next captain. You would be the next Flying Dutchman. So it wasn't that easy, because if you kill Davy Jones, you have to be the next captain. It wasn't going to come off as easy as it appeared. So that made it seem like in order to Will to exact his revenge, as well as free his father's bind from Davy Jones, he would therefore have to stab his heart, therefore becoming the next Flying Dutchman. I feel like he knew the consequences. It's just for him, he didn't care. So, yeah, it was kind of foreshadowed. It was basically foreshadowed that Will was going to be the next Flying Dutchman, and I was cool with that. I thought that was a nice twist. The sad part is, he won't see his son and wife as much as he would like to, vice versa. At the end of the film, we see that Will has a son, and it seems like he's interested in being a pirate, maybe. But it took 10 years. He had to wait 10 years of his life in order to see his father again. I'm assuming that's why it said 10 years later. I'm pretty sure, like, it's only every 10 years where you can be free or something. I forgot the details of it, if you guys would explain it to me. So, yeah, that's how he was able to finally get a chance to see his son. And I'm guessing he probably won't see his son again for another 10 years. So his son is going to be 20 years old. His son will only have 2 chances to see his father. That's some decrypting shit. Feel bad for the kid, but I'm curious to see how the next movie is going to go. Because apparently there isn't just one way to be immortal. But with that map, Jack is now trying to find the Fountain of Youth in order to live for eternity. Excuse me. So, and now Jack has his own little boat. You can't even call it a ship. In order to find the Fountain of Youth, he can live forever, and he no longer has to fear death. Because for the longest time, I'm sure it's been very apparent from the first film, the second film, and now the third film. It's very apparent that the main character, Captain Jack Sparrow, is actually very much afraid of death. That is the only thing he seems to have an issue with, the only fear he has. And he's willing to do or go toward any lengths in order to make sure his goal of living forever is realized. But again, there are moments of his character where he does a lot of twists and turns that I really didn't see coming, or I really didn't think he was capable of doing, and that's certain selfless acts, like the way he saved Will. He didn't need to sacrifice his own, I don't want to say his only chance, but the easiest opportunity he had right there at the moment of going on living for basically being immortal. He instead gave that opportunity to Will. The sea would be at his command, but he didn't want that. I don't know why he decided to give that up, because he's a pirate. Jack's a pirate. The only thing he loves is the sea. So, it's just crazy to me why he would give up such a golden opportunity like that. Oh well. Not necessarily a bad choice. It's just I didn't think Jack would give up something that was so important to him like that. But I'm glad to see it. It shows that his character isn't as predictable as normally you would think. There's layers to his characters. There's much more than just a pirate. He has his own personality. Now Barbossa and Jack are fighting for whoever can make it to the Fountain of Youth. Excuse me. But the thing is, Jack has the map. Barbossa has no idea where he is. All he knows is that he took his ship, and now he's on the boat. Jack is on the boat, so Barbossa is like, he may have the ship, but he no longer has the map. So now he doesn't have the compass, he doesn't have the map. He is lost. He has no direction, no way of going to where he wants to go. Jack has everything he needs. Granted, it would be a lot easier if he had a crew instead of floating on a boat, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sure he's gonna slowly build his own crew again. He had to let go of his old crewmates. Well, not let go. They basically abandoned him and went off with Barbossa. It's like he's got to reform himself again. So I'm looking forward to what the next movie is going to bring. My honest thing that I look forward to is I'm assuming in the next film we're probably going to get Will's son older. I'm assuming, because there's no way they're just gonna let that go. I'm assuming we're gonna get a time skip. There was already a time skip from the moment Will pretty much escaped. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not yet. Maybe we're gonna see what happened in the 10-year time skip, because remember there was a time skip in the end credits of this movie. So maybe what we're actually going to see in the next film is what happened within that 10-year gap. Did Jack manage to get the Fountain of Youth, or did Barbossa beat him to it? We don't know, because I'm assuming after the 10-year gap that already happened, because it's 10 years. Jack has to be like, I don't want to say an old man, but he's not as spry as he used to. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Yeah, look forward to the next movie pool that's gonna go on Patreon later tonight. It's gonna be more Christmas featured, but there is going to be like Pirates of the Caribbean and other so on stuff there. So don't worry, we're gonna have vast amounts of movies, but I'm gonna focus something on more Christmassy because I feel like it fits the holiday. I said holiday. Holidays. I swear to Christ, bro. I really gotta get my English together again. But yeah, that was basically it for the movie, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm glad I got to see this much of Pirates of the Caribbean, and look forward to the next one. Peace. I'm out. Oh wait, hashtag. Okay, hashtag this. Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me. Comment that in the comment sections down below of this video. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Comment that in the comment section down below. All right. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Peace. I'm out.